Okay. I have no idea how I managed to do that earlier, but we teleported through the rope. Brigands, Uber, Alice. Again, German. How do I block the door? I can see maybe we could use a chair to block that door. You move the chair in front of the door. That's not going to do anything. What? We have to be very, very fast here. Don't you feel a draft? You'd best find a way to prevent the brigands from getting at you from all sides if you want to survive this. The hell? So I'm just going to wait, I'm not going to move. I could see maybe we could cut that rope. Sturdy looking device for holding candles. Closed door. You close and bar the door. Yep, we move the chair. You're hopelessly surrounded. You should have stopped those brigands somehow. Maybe you'll see the light. So there's a very specific list of actions that we need to perform here. We need to push a chair and then we need to cut the rope immediately, I think. Not push door, push chair. I can probably untie it. The rope is heavy and very sturdy. It is secured to the chandelier. Yeah, I think we might be able to untie that, although I can't reach it. Okay. How do we bring that down? Maybe we throw our dagger? No, hang on, we've got no throw skill, that doesn't work. 60 gold coins, I should have stocked up on potions. Given that I'm missing half my stuff. Sorry, there's not enough room to see that here. I'm trying to look at my character sheet. That's kind of insane, but okay. Close the door. So at this point, I don't think anything else is going to happen. Nothing's happening, okay. So if I push a chair, something will happen. Sturdy looking device for holding candles. Then they come in. What can I do here? Push, what is that, stand or something? What am I doing here? I can see I have to bring down that rope somehow, but I don't know how. That's not how I spell that, I know. There's very little time to work with here. Chandelier used to hold up the rope. The rope holds up the chandelier. It's used to lower the chandelier so it can be lit. So I just need to pull the rope maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm trying to do either, but to me, cutting the rope seems like the right call. Alright, so lighting those candles doesn't appear to do much. What even is this? Sturdy looking device for holding candles. Okay. That's something maybe, but it doesn't look like it does anything. Push candles. Am I missing something? Oh, Scum BM, why are you doing this to me? It's too late for that. I mean, that's not going to stop them from getting to me there. Oh, a wise guy, yeah? Right, that does something, but... Woo woo woo, rough rough rough. What the hell does that mean? You're hopelessly surrounded. You should have taken quicker action against these Knockelkopfs. Kopfs is head in German. Don't know what Knockel means. Dunderheads? I don't know. Elevates your thoughts to a higher plane, so we need to climb up, maybe? So push chair and push candle seems correct. And then at this point, what do I do? Climb table? We're not in a good spot. Okay, that's something. There we go. There we go. Pull the rope and down you come. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. How are we doing? Right, they look suitably shocked, but we're not out of this yet. So I kind of want to look around here. He's been drinking troll sweat all night. Still can't fight them. Can I get out of here? Ah, there they go. I just had to wait. Alright. Now look around at last. Wooden tables, benches, and chairs fill the space of this brigand meeting area. A chandelier lights the room, and an unlit candelabra, that's what I was looking for, stands in the corner. A rope hangs from the chandelier. Can I have that rope, please? No time for that again, although it was fun. Just get the heck out of here. It says, Brigands overall, only in German. Yeah, my German's not that great. Oh god. Molasses in January. These messages are so strange, eh? Like, I think molasses is sticky and slow in whatever month, not just winter. You're hopelessly outnumbered. You should have left this room when you had a chance. I know. Just let me look around, please. I don't mind this trial and error design, but it ain't great. What? Come on. How many times can I die in this room? Nyuk, 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 me. The Dreh Krocknelkopfen grab you off the table. You should have waited until they were out of reach. The Dreh means the three, so the three, whatever they are. Kopf is head. I don't know what Knopfen or however you pronounce it means. Oh man. Yeah, the door on the left is opening. We kick it closed like that. I don't understand how we can do this. We are a magic user. We are not a fighter, we are not agile. Alright, what have we got? They remind you of a bunch of knuckle cops. Anything around here? Just gonna right click. Yeah, I've got very little time here, so I think I just need to leave. What the hell is this? You bar the door behind you. You behold a most fascinating place. The person labelled "Me" speaks. Abandon mope, all ye who enter here. Job hunting or just sightseeing. I foresee a brilliant future for you in the fall. If you've got something to say, then speak fast or forever hold your pieces. State your case before I case your estate. What the hell is this? We're not guessing anything here. It's me. I guess this is the warlock and they've created like an illusory environment maybe. The brigands will come to spoil your fun. You'll be undone. Everybody needs to know a few magic tricks to get by these days. You'd be surprised how effective sleeping powder is for taking out the guards of a caravan. That just gave me a point, didn't it? Sorry, just going back here for a moment. So I should watch these guys get knocked out. Even though that doesn't give me any points. We get 8 points for going in there. So if I ask about the brigands, we get nothing. But if I ask about the warlock, you'd be surprised how effective sleeping powder is for taking out the guards of a caravan. Okay. Can't you see that's nothing to me? You'd better flee. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's a very narrow path. You're the fall guy again. You're mad as heck, and you just won't take it anymore. As a matter of fact, you can't take it anymore. Keep up your strength and health and try again. I was going to ask if that was a Motley Crue song, but no. Alright. Ask about daughter. If you have any famous last statements, you'd better say the secret word, or you'll lament your last days. The brigands tend to hold a grudge, and they won't begrudge to tend to you. The secret word, that's concerning. The arrow points to a door. How secret is that? It's another door. The arrow points to me. It's me. It's a box of some sort, or so the sign says. There is a button next to the box. A sign points to a door. The egress. The arrow points to a door. Who could have guessed? It's an entrance. Or is it an exit? It reminds you of a tie you once received as a present on All Fool's Day. It's an exit, or is it an entrance? The ASIC exit? It is. It's a bowl of fireflies, used as a light source. What won't they think of next? A pet door? It's shorter than you are. It looks like a picture of an upside down door painted on the wall. Have a nice day. Stairs lead up to the platform on which me is located. Is that supposed to be us? I'm not sure. How far can we move into this room? This is bizarre. Right, now we're just gonna... Yep. We're going to loop there, so that's not the way to go. It's basically another maze by the looks of it. Can I go up here or is that a drop? It is not the drop that I was expecting. There is a deep pit with a walkway winding above it. That tells me nothing about the traps in this room. Ah. That's end, not home, random. The keys are like right next to each other. Really? Oh my word. You feel disoriented. Alright, we're a bit closer. The hell? Am I taking damage there? No. I am taking damage there, okay. Me sees you preparing a spell, and... yeets out of there. Okay, okay, okay. What about if I do something else? Right. What about this door? Oops, you thought this door led somewhere. So I can either go right here or across. How does he do this? In the upstairs doorway, there is a chain with a handle attached. We have to pull that. Okay. I thought I could drop there, but I can't. There's an echo in here. Echo in here. Echo in here. So can I get across this bridge here? I suspect there's a trap here. Oh, that's timed. Okay. Might be able to go up there. Let's look at the box. It's a box of some sort, or so the sign says. There is a button. Let's push that button and see how we get ourselves killed. A jack-in-the-box. Or a boxing glove inside the jack-in-the-box. Okay. So maybe what I can do is stand to the side, although I doubt that. Can I go up there? No. Stairs are rigged as well. Alright, we're not going that way either. So it looks like what we have to do is pull the chain and then get back here immediately. MC Escher would love this place. No. Too much colour. Right, let's pull the chain. We're gonna go this way now. Exactly. Enough fooling around. Let's go. This is getting old. Okay, that's a problem. Maybe I can go this way? What a miserable experience. That's a bit fourth wall breaking, but okay. Can I cast open maybe? Your magic has no effect. It must be something about this room. Push door. Get closer. That's about as close as I can guess, really. It looks like a picture of an upside down door painted on the wall. If I go that way, I just go out the way I came, correct? No, we're not going back, so... I'll try that again. If I go down, that's death. Alright, how do I get through here? Is it important that it's upside down? So can I reach it up? Trying to reach the button to push it. No. Break door maybe? This is very frustrating. Maybe I can do it from within the corridor here? No. That's killing me, isn't it? Yeah, I'm losing health here. This way to the egress. This time the joke fell flat. That was a truly dirty trick. Too bad you won't have a chance to get even. Or will you? Alright, I don't see a clue there. So I'm here now, but I'm not sure what to do. I don't see anything here that helps me apart from the, you know, the potion of healing. Magic has no effect in this room, although it is, it is interesting that we cast it and then he leaves. I do wonder, maybe, if we need to keep him in the room. I'll try that, but I don't think that's the answer. There we go. Can't you see that I'm here? I try to inspire, before they expire, a sense of awe and majesty in those that enter here. After all, I am the Brigand Warlock. One has to keep up one's appearances, or appear to keep up with one's peers. I can ask you again, but that doesn't tell me. Ask about Baron. Would he be surprised to see his little girl now? Right, well, how about we just try this? I know what to do now. If we get closer, he's going to start flinging shit at us. This is infuriating. There is no margin for error here. Alright, he's standing up now. I'm trying to get up there and it's proving problematic. Okay. So he's here now, but I'm nearly out of health. I do have a potion though. What can I do here? Open door. That does nothing. He's throwing apple cores at us. So I didn't even move. He just hit us a couple of times when we moved down, so maybe that's not the answer. Door, secret entrance, exits, me, box. Alright, so I have to admit I'm at a bit of a loss on this. How do we get through this? Push door. Push door does nothing. Pull door does nothing. Talk to door. Break door. Fight door, I try that. Throw dagger at door. We don't know how to throw, so that's worthless. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. Alright, so I'm going to look for a hint. I feel I've done well getting this far, but let me see what I can find. Alright, this is similar to the hermit store apparently. Yeah, we've got control. That sucks. Well, so apparently we can do this. We can stop ourselves rolling with that. Right, I had to do a bit of an edit there because we got some nasty sound effects coming through the MC32. Let's do that again. There's so many aspects of this game's design that I really don't like. Like when we do something, and something happens, you see it happening. There's so often times where you can move around, and other times you can't. It's just very, very inconsistent. Where are we? The brigand leader looks tough. This may be the toughest battle of your career so far. Did we have to fight? Slain instantly. Wow. Yorick. Also, my dear, there's a problem, I fear. To our dismay, that spell's here to stay. For alas, you did slay your hero today. Me is Yorick, and that's the Baron's daughter. I've got to hit enter here. Again, other times you don't hit enter, it just progresses naturally, but I've got to hit it now. Frustrating game. One thrust, and that's it? There's a terrible joke there, I'm not going to make it. The brigand leader is deadly with a sword. The magic spell that possesses her makes her an invincible warrior. Alright, so there's got to be something I can do here. I can't move, but I can type stuff in. The leader's room is filled with treasures. I'm looking at that urn there. Oh, the dispel potion, the dispel potion, the dispel potion, the dispel potion. Use the dispel potion. You throw the dispel potion on the brigand leader. Why, hello there. You can't imagine how good it feels to know who I am again. After all these years, to remember my name is Elsa von Spielberg. Do you retain your fighting skills? I used to wish I was not a brigand's child, but actually an enchanted princess. Now I know that I really was enchanted, and I don't have to be a brigand anymore. Thank you so much for freeing me. I've got to hurry home to father and get his guards to capture the rest of the brigands before they manage to escape with the treasure. It must be returned to the rightful owners. Do you have a mirror I can borrow first? Yorick! Yorick! I'm me again! Sorry it took so long. I got lost. Will your dad be glad that your spell has been repelled? We need to go before the brigands know, or they'll spoil our show. Aren't you the warlock? I'm very confused. Come on, we'd best make our guess way before they get in our way. Yorick and I can return to the castle with the amulet I wear, but I'm afraid you'll have to get there on your own. There are 2 healing potions in my desk that you may take with you. You should use this secret passage and escape while they are arguing over the treasure. If they find you in here, you'll be overwhelmed and killed. Yeah, tell me about it. Thank you again, and good luck. I'll make sure you are richly rewarded for your bravery. What was that sound effect? If you decide to counter the cursor, then mind the mirror over mere minds. So tip the canoe and toodaloo. Elsa, if you do the honours, I'll honour your due. Where's the mirror? Counter the cursor. That's Baba Yaga. Okay, that makes sense. They're trying to break into the room. So there may or may not be a secret passage here, I'm not sure. There are 2 healing potions. I need to find a mirror. I don't have a choice. Okay. I think using the potion was the correct call. Let's take a look around. Just going to right click on things. I'm right clicking everywhere and not finding anything. What the hell, game? You see a desk? On the desk is a book and a mirror. I'll be taking that mirror. You pick up the mirror and store it away. 10 points. Really? Alright, is that death? It is. Wearing out your welcome, thinking about all that treasure cost you time and more. Some folks just don't know where to leave. And there's a joke there. Take only those things that will serve your quest. Your time is limited. Wow, okay, so if we try taking the book, we get hosed immediately. Can I read the book? Got the mirror. Where are the potions? Place the 2 healing potions in your pack. It came from over here. Yep, there we go. That was an enormous ordeal. And unfortunately, because it's nice, I don't believe we can get to the castle now. Really? This Antwerp is out for us. Trounced by a bounce. You're obviously in no shape to continue the game. Come on. I think I need to swallow one of those healing potions just to survive. So we've got 48 health points now. Let's survive this. Okay, thoughts? I've got to be very honest, I don't understand why the Answer was doing that. Alright, let's dazzle you. Then murder you. Let's drink the health potion. We can't get in there, we can't climb the castle wall. I'm not fighting you. Or you. Alright. Yaga has been totally satisfied, really? I think we're almost done. We've got everything back now. You, my friend, are going to die. I am powerful enough to do this. What a waste, no treasure. I mean, it's a dinosaur or a creature of some sort. It is not human. It would not be carrying treasure, just saying. Unlike this goblin here. 10 silvers. Alright. Open the gates. And I think we're going to get another cutscene here. Game over. We've become a hero. Look at that in the top left there. You have defeated the Brigands and become a true hero of Spielberg. No, there's one more threat we need to deal with. And that's us on the magic carpet leaving for the land of Shapir. So with the Cassis and the merchant, you bought a magic carpet to the land of Shapir. Unfortunately, since the Baron is still cursed, and Baba Yaga remains to work her evil deeds, terror will continue to rule the land. We are a hero, but that was not the good ending. And that's an overview of where we just were. We can see, I can't get my cursor up at the moment, but we can see Erasmus's house on the right there. The castle, town of Spielberg, which is that red blob in the middle. Arana's Peace up to the north. And the Brigands camp at the bottom left there. I don't see Baba Yaga's heart, unfortunately. I'll let the credits play out, but we're not done here. I don't know if I'll do a post-game playthrough with a different class to try and find the rest of the points, because honestly, I'm kind of over this game. It's okay, but I'm going to need to put my thoughts together. which is weird because I've put this game down for about 3 months and I've got some thoughts on it, but I just can't think of them right now. Really? Rootin' Tootin' Root Beer, Chamber of Commerce, Magic Carpet Sewers, Adventurers Correspondence School for Heroes. Oh boy. Yeah, I do recall having that conversation with Abdullah. I saw it in editing as well, and thinking, yep, that's where the second game is going to take place. We're off to the land of Shapir. You're advertising it very early. Alright, that's what awaits us next. Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. Normally though, you would see like a little text message or something saying, see us in our next game. But no, they had a plan. Congratulations, you have successfully completed Quest for Glory 1, so you want to be a hero. Your final score was 429 of 500 possible puzzle points. If you have not already done so, we encourage you to play Quest for Glory 1 again with the other 2 character types. Many of the puzzles are different or have alternate solutions. Do I want to? I don't know. Well, so it's changed up there. Wow, you're really a hero. It does not feel us, honestly. In the meantime, you are already a winner, and so are you, Chaz. Please insert a writable disk in your floppy drive to save your winning hero for use in Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire. One sec. Right, my floppy disk is inserted. And it has been saved. The save character file has been created. Save this disk for use with Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire from Sierra Online. If you wish to try saving your character again, type Y, then enter, otherwise type N, then enter. Thank you for playing Quest for Glory 1, so you want to be a hero, and congratulations again on winning! We'll see you again soon in Quest for Glory 2 Trial by Fire. And you're going to crash me to DOS just like that. Alright, so let me load that up again. Let's go have a chat to Baba Yaga. Do I want to play this again with a different class? I kind of want to play as a fighter just to see if the combat system has any redeeming factors to it whatsoever. But also I think a thief could be interesting just because it looks like we can break into all those houses and whatnot. Yep. Alright, what was it? House of Brown. Now come down. Not come on down, now come down. That's not it? Oh, don't make me look that up. House of Brown. Now come down. That has to be it. How is that not it? I'm looking for Bruno. I don't see Bruno anywhere. I can go back here though, can't I? sit down. Or something like that, damn it. Alright. Also, I've got to ask, can we get squashed by this thing? Absolutely. Bad strategy. You really brought down the house. Too bad you were under it at the time. I had to try that. Okay. A mirror with a face, not yours, on it. You furtively grasp the magic mirror. You again? I can't do your voice. Fights? How is that rule of a region soggy? Change this creature back into a froggy. The witch is hopping mad. What have you done to me? How dare you use my own spell against me? Oh. Hear me, O elements of air and wind. Give me the power to save my own skin. Whoa. There goes Baba Yaga. Now you've really made her sore. She teleported out. And then we just go here. Okay, fine. We're missing 21 points. I'm so confused. Is this guy a warlock or not? Or was he someone who was captured and then made to cosplay as a warlock? I don't know. Also, the Minotaur's on the left there. Thus, the hero from the east freed the man from form of beast, saved Beauty from the Brigands band, and forced the ogress to flee the land. That's a much better ending. The Brigand band has been dispersed, their treasure has been reimbursed. And so with Cassis and Abdulladoo, we bid the valley a fond adieu. That's a much nicer ending. Alright, well, I'll save over my floppy disk again. And yeah, I don't know if I'll call it here or not, whether I'll just pack in some post-game stuff here, some post-game thoughts, or whether I will actually go looking for those 21 points or not. Maybe using a different character. I don't know. What I do know is I'm glad this game is over. It has been an absolute nightmare to edit. I suspect these last two videos are going to be a little bit easier just because the volume's working now, but this entire series has been a bit of a disaster so far. And we're only at the first game. Again, I'll probably hack some more stuff in later, but quick thoughts on this? It's okay. I don't know how I feel about it trying to be a sort of RPG hybrid where you've got stats, where you're trying to level up your stats as time goes on, practicing spells, sweeping the stables, trying to get better at fighting things. I just don't know how well it works with smashing it together with a traditional Sierra adventure game. It's an interesting idea, but it doesn't really work for me at this time. Alright, I'll potentially be back in a moment. We'll see. Okay, putting this in at the end here. So it's probably not going to come as a shock, but I've decided against doing another full playthrough. The main reason for that is taking a look at the walkthroughs for this. Yes, walkthroughs with an S on the end, as in plural. basically looking at those, I saw that there was a part of the walkthrough where it literally said, build your stats. In other words, wander around the landscape, slay monsters, cast spells, throw rocks. Yeah, that's a thing we can do if we have the throw skill. And just build up your stats over time. And over the course of this playthrough, I think I cut out about 90 minutes where I was just burning time. Like wandering around, waiting, casting spells, fighting the odd monster, and basically waiting for time to progress. If you played Shenmue, you know exactly what this is, but honestly, this was much worse. It wasn't very well structured in my opinion. And thinking about it and looking at the points that I missed, there were things like sign the adventurer's book, ask people about certain things, kill a cheater, kill a troll, give them to the healer, and so on and so forth. And honestly, I've tried to say this sentence about 4 times now and it feels weird. I really don't feel like I could do a full playthrough of this game justice, not unless I wanted to dedicate another 20 hours or so to it. And I've got to be honest, I don't. I'd much rather just move on to the next game. Just quickly though, I did start up as a fighter very briefly, and I really didn't see much of a difference in the combat system. It's still as clunky as playing a magic user, except that we're a bit chunkier, we've got a shield, we've got a better sword, and we've got some more health points. So it's possible to kill monsters a bit more easily, but in my brief time with it, I didn't really understand the benefits of dodging or blocking. I tried that, I put some points into the skills, and yeah, it went nowhere. And I also tried playing as a thief very quickly, and I think as a compromise for not getting the 500 points here, what I'll do is when I play the VGA version next, I'll play it as a thief, because there's definitely more that we can do in this game. I'm just showing a bit of footage here where I made the signs for a few people, found the password, got down this trapdoor at last, and got myself killed by a flying dagger. But we can then potentially break into these houses, steal things, and other than seeing in the walkthrough that there's a Thieves Guild quest, I'm not sure where else it's going to lead. Either way, this does feel like a sort of game that is designed to be played multiple times, and I think what I want to do for this particular series is I'm just going to stick to my main character, my magic user, random, and make my way through the games if I possibly can, and what I do and what I fail, well, I'm just going to live with that. The best I can do for now, I think, is just to become the hero of Spielberg and get Baba Yaga to fly off into the sunset. Alright, so with that done, it's going to be a few days before I get the VGA recordings up. Please enjoy some Hades 2 in the meantime. I'll be back very shortly with the VGA version of Quest for Glory 1, So You Want to Be a Hero.